Hello YouTube. Sorry if you hear music. I came out to make a YouTube video and then my neighbours have decided to put loud music on. It's kind of funny actually. But this YouTube video is going to be about really because I found some more, because I made a video about things that annoy us, and this is part 2 of it because I found some more things. Well, I mainly just want to talk about it rather than say it annoys us, but it's like it does annoy us though, and I didn't know what to call this video, so it's just like a part 2 of things that annoy us, because like I know if I put something as like a title, some people might get offended or something, because you know what people's like nowadays, get offended about anything. But yeah, so one thing that annoys is, I really hope their voices aren't in my video. I don't like getting people's voices in my videos. I mean, my parents are inside, so I don't like doing YouTube videos in the house. But anyway, one thing that annoys us is when people like just tell you like what you can and can't post. It's just like you should be able to post whatever you like, as long as obviously like safety reasons, like you can't post like your address and that out, and stuff like that. Obviously not, because you don't want people like coming to your house that you don't know and that. But like I think like, because you get people like just talking about what you post and that, or saying, like complaining about what you post on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram or YouTube. What I do is, because I've had loads of people in my lifetime going on about what I post and that, to be honest, I just ignore them, because I just say to them, it's up to me what I post. And repeat, like a lot of people have been like in the past have told like my family just says, well, it's up to her what she posts. She doesn't post anything like dangerous, like I wouldn't give out my address or anything, or anything like that, so it's like up to me. And that's one reason why I have changed my name on YouTube. Well, I've never used my my actual surname, because I don't like when people I know looking us up, but for some reason I used to post my videos to like share the links to Facebook, so people I know could see them as well. But I've stopped doing that now, and I've totally changed my YouTube name completely, because I don't want people, and I don't want like people that like judge, well not judge you, but like people that say, no, what you're posting this for, or you can't do this, you can't do that, watching my videos or complaining about them, because like it's up to me what I post at the end of the day. That's what my parents say as well. And another thing what annoys us is when people like tell you who you can and can't like, as in a love way, because like sometimes you get people like saying if like they've got disabilities, why would you go out with them, or something like, don't know, like about age or anything. Like I've had that experience, because my boyfriend and me is 7 age difference. So some of my friends have been shocked, and one of my friends, which really annoyed us, sent us a message saying, why are you going out with him? He's getting older now, so he's older than you, and he's like getting older than you, so like just don't go out with him. I was like, it's up to me who I like at the end of the day, it's not up to you. And he treats me right, and he's the best boyfriend I've ever had, and he makes me happy and I make him happy, so it's got nothing to do with anyone, mine and my boyfriend's relationship. And another thing going about my relationship with my boyfriend as well, another thing what annoys us, which when I've told my parents and that, is that I've had people like a few people like people I know and that just like saying how you got permission before posting about your boyfriend, like pictures or anything, and that annoys us as well because he's my boyfriend, and at the end of the day it's got nothing to do with anybody. And I spoke to my boyfriend about that, and my boyfriend says I did get his permission and it's got nothing to do with people, because he says that we're in a relationship, we're going out for each other, so if I want to post about my boyfriend I can. And like it's as well as with my mum and dad, like they post pictures of each other, they don't ask permission because they're married. They don't they don't ask each other's permission if they could post the picture. So it's no different with me and my boyfriend. It's just there's loads of like judgmental people out there now, and I just think there's just people don't just let you be who you want to be nowadays. Like, there's always people like just judging you all the time, saying, "Oh, you can't do this, you can't do that," and I just think it's unfair. Because like I have these conversations with my parents a lot and other family members and that, just saying, well, I wasn't around obviously in their day, but I've heard stories about it, and they say like it's better in their days because you didn't have people like telling you what you can and can't do. Well, obviously you did, but like they wouldn't like judge you by a post. Well, they didn't have social media then, but nowadays you can lose your job because of what you post. Like there was this teacher I heard online. She was on holiday, and she posted she had a picture of her holding alcohol just because she was on a night out on holiday. She got fired for that. Like, I mean, come on. I mean, everyone drinks. Like every adult, like not everybody, but most people drink. There's nothing bad about having a drink. It's just that people just you try to control your life nowadays, and like in the olden days people didn't used to try and control your life, tell you what you can and can't do. Obviously you had the law and that, but people didn't like tell you silly things like you couldn't hug each other, or like what they do now. You were allowed to see each other whenever you want, and just the way life is now, it's not very nice, and it's harder to live as well. Just the way people go on, it's just like, why? Just why? And I've always been a one to say, like, I've always been like, if people tell me what I can can't post, I don't like it, and I do tell them, because like what I keep saying to people, like, it's my social media, I can do what I want, and I don't mind like who sees my photos on. Well, obviously my Facebook's private because my Facebook's got my personal information on, which I would just tell my family or my friends. But like my social medias and other social medias, I don't mind if people see that, because there's YouTubers out there, and actually I've heard stories of people actually posting like personal stuff on, like saying about when they like lost their virginity and that, and I wouldn't post something like that. I wouldn't make up stuff like say that about that, because just like, why would you want to tell people that? But it's because I don't post like weird stuff and that. I just always I really post is like, I like to post stories of like what I've done in my life, like life experiences. Like if I've like my depression, I did a story about that just to help people going through it. In an MRI scan, I help people, and sometimes I talk about what I've done in my day, and I like talk about good things and that. And it's just, there's just like loads of people and telling you what you can and can't do nowadays, and it sucks. But like when I was younger, I used to want to be an actor, and then I wanted to be a model. So like I'm quite into being public in that, and I like it. A lot of people, like my generation's like that. My generation, they like, well, not everybody, but most people like to be in the public eye and that, and to just like having followers, and it's just the way my generation is, and that just the way life is nowadays. but you still get people like judging you and that, and all you got to do with that is ignore them, report them, block them. That's all you do with them. That's all I do, because I've had loads of negative comments like, or bullying from not now, but like when I was younger and that, and all I did is report and block them, and obviously tell my mum and dad, because that was when I was young. But now I'm an adult, I just like report them and block them, because that's all you can do. But yeah, that's it for this video. Bye.